Ladies and gentlemen, how's it going? Once again, your boy Nev from Nev's Tech Bits, and today I want to do a retro review. Before we even get into this, I want to take you guys back to when MP3s were new. Now, this was about 20 years ago, and it's amazing to think that it was so long ago, but remember when MP3s were new and the iPod first came out? It was a big deal. Everyone wanted these MP3s. Everyone was jumping on Napster and getting these free MP3s, and eventually the market had to cave and provide MP3 players. The Sony PSYC came out, about 2000, just around the 2000s. And this was going to be Sony's answer to the iPod. So let's take a look at what we get in the box. I was lucky enough to find this at Salvation Army for a few bucks. I actually have, I wonder if those are the original Sony headset. I got all the information here. Do you remember back in the day when you actually got some documentation with the hardware you got? Oh my goodness. Do you remember when you actually got a CD? Now, you had to use their SonicStage CD app to transfer information back and forth. You can plug the unit in. The unit will plug in with a USB Mini, I believe it's USB Mini A. No, that's B, USB Mini B. And read this information about your headset. Jeez, that's interesting. Documentation, the Japanese stuff back in the day. Why did we stop this? Let's go back to this. Let's go back to this. It's just so nice to have things, at least are recyclable. Anyways, yeah, the piece d'existence. Let's take a look at it. Now, I didn't have one of these when I was younger, and I didn't even know these things existed until this thing popped up. But it's pretty cool. You get to know the buttons pretty quickly. This is actually used, you can see, because there's a lot of dust under the screen. I'm really surprised with that. And yeah, you get your forward, your back. That's where you plug your headset in. Is that the volume? Yep, volume. That's a neat place for the volume. I really wish I had something like this. I didn't even know something like this existed. This seems to be one of those Sony low-key awesome type things that they made. Anyways, get the battery. I want to take a look at the motherboard inside this thing. And you know you can't stop me. This thing must be held together with clips. I will be right back. Oh, wow, look how dusty. Samsung chip in there. So dusty. It's like this thing must have fell under somebody's fridge once upon a time. It's interesting. You know people take care of their things when they keep all the documentation and they get good brand name stuff. Let me try to take this thing apart. Alright, so up next I'm going to take out two screws here. One there, one here. And I'll have to pry with it. But there we go, and she pops right out. That's beautiful. If it's not completely gross for being a little bit disgusting for the crud on it. It's just dust. Wonder if I can pop this thing out now. It's interesting. It seems to be this is just about the time that Sony figured out that they could use clips instead of screws to make everyone angry. She's fighting me. Oh, so many clips. There we go. There we go. Oh, the back looks so much better. Maybe I should turn the light on. And that's all she is. Some Sony fanboys love it when I tear down Sony stuff, but time to make room. So I can make room for new stuff, right? Just kidding, I'm putting this thing back together. Anyways, have a good one, folks. Take care of each other.